Damn it, a car's just run up the back of my car. Thankfully, I know what to do in case of a car accident. Do you? In this week's episode, we run you through some tips and tricks on how to manage a car accident properly to ensure you get that claim managed as quickly as possible. Okay, you've just had a car accident. Your blood's flowing, everything's going a bit quicker, the anxiety is right up there and the adrenaline is really flowing. So the first tip we can give you is to really try and relax in case of an accident, because making decisions that are rash when you've got the adrenaline flowing can really hinder what's going to be part of the process going forward. So tip number one is really relax, that way you can assess the situation much more properly. Now, tip number two. Unfortunately, in today's day and age, when you go to pull over and have the other vehicle pull over, not all the time the other person has insurance, and it has happened to a few of our clients where the other driver has just taken off. And this really does leave you in a hole, because that excess that is going to be coming is going to have to be paid by you unless you can actually see who it was that hit you from behind or you're in the accident with. So our advice is, when you are pulling over to a safe area to get out of the way of the rest of the traffic, make sure you have a look at the other vehicle. Have a look at what type of vehicle it is, and really try and look at the registration number. If you can get 2, 3, 4 numbers out of it, that can really help with, if they do take off, being able to track them down the track. Okay, so you've pulled over to a safe distance, both yourself and the other vehicle driver. Now's the time you want to exchange details. Now, some people tend to write down the details of the driver's license, but one thing that I find is a lot easier is to find your camera phone and take some pictures of the details of the license, as well as some details of the damage to the vehicle. So the easiest way is to put it into camera mode, go through the vehicle and video all the damage that you've done to both the other vehicle and to your own vehicle, and that way you've got a record to provide the insurer straight away of the damage that has occurred to both vehicles. Alright, now we've exchanged details, the most important part of the process is to make sure that we do ring the police. Now, even if it does look like it's only small damage, you must ensure that you ring the police, that way you've got a record of any of the damage that has occurred to your property. What this will help with is, if there is any disputes between the insurance companies or between both parties, you've then got a record of the damage that has occurred, how it occurred and when it occurred. Makes it much easier for the claims process. Alright, last but not least, make sure you give your insurance broker or insurance company a call to advise them that there may be a claim upcoming. A couple of the details you will need to have at hand is to know when the accident occurred, how it occurred, who you believe to be at fault, and also some details on the damage, which is where that video and those pictures can come into handy. Now, make sure you contact them as soon as you can after the accident has occurred. That way you know the details straight away, rather than trying to think about them a month in advance. Alright, thanks for tuning in today. Hopefully there was a few tips and tricks to try and make that process of when an accident does occur a little bit easier for you. Make sure you really do hone in and relax and try and get as many details on the other vehicle as quickly as you can, because it is something that we are seeing coming more and more, is that people are driving off from a scene of an accident. So don't put your trust into them, make sure you get the details. It does make that process a lot easier, and that way you can get the claim process as quickly as possible. From all of us at Able, have a great day.